Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, where we're continuing our playthrough on the Kinlaig Highland Fishings map. And we are standing next to our new beast of a sprayer that I've probably wasted way too much money on. But we're going to give it a shot. Looks very nice. But they all look very nice when they're brand new and clean. And then we get them dirty, and then they look not so great anymore. All right, let's get in here. So, if you've been paying attention, unfortunately, this video is a little bit delayed. That's because I tried to record the other night and the game crashed and didn't play, and it was something to do with my PC, and by the time I fixed it up and got it working, which, yes, was my PC, I had to update shit and reboot it and all that sort of crap. Yeah, I ran out of time. So I can play. So, hence the reason we're late with this video. But anyway, this is okay. Hang on. Let's fold this up because I did not even consider how wide that is. Let's get over here. Even though there's not. I don't know. I don't think there's. I haven't really set a strict rule of when I'm playing and recording this game for the channel, but I'm trying to keep it consistent a little bit. I just haven't worked out what that consistency is because, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. Okay, let's turn this sucker on. I assume it's on. Probably just waiting for me to move. Let me have a look. Introduce nitrogen value, change. None of that needs to happen. Front wheel steering? Okay. Oh well. Let's go. Shouldn't take long. I mean, it's nice to drive. What's it look like inside? Let's have a look. White floors. Not sure if that's a smart move. Getting in here with my dirty farm boots on. Dirtying up the white floor. But, oh well. Each to their own. Now, not only is it extremely wide, but we're also spraying at 25 kilometers per hour, which is way faster than we were doing before with the tractor and the other machine. Like, this is a speed where I'm like, yeah, this is good. Now, sometimes you can be in something and you can think, okay, it's a bit slow. This doesn't feel too slow or too fast. It just feels good. Ran out of GPS line then, and I was not paying attention. Very oh god, no, can't say the word. It handles well. Let's just say that word. What, I can't even think what word I'm trying to say. No, I can't say it. I don't know. I think I've had a stroke or something. Anyway, it moves well, handles well, easy to turn. And we're done. Was it worth the money? I don't know, but it's definitely nice to have. Okay. What else were we going to look at in this? I think we're done, aren't we, in this month? Will this fit under there? Well, it might not come out the other side, but it'll fit under here. Okay, that's good. Okay, like it. Very much like that. Okay, so I think we are done. I think all our fields are ready. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, we've got no weeds. They've just been harvested, so ignore the rolling. And the growth. Yeah, because they've just been harvested. And they're growing. Okay. Sheep, good. Cows, they're good. Yes, they bred, and yep. Our fish food factory is very good. Oh, that's full house. Okay. Good to know. That's going. That's going. Wood's not. Windmill. Yeah, it's still okay. And they're slowly filling up as well. Okay, the only other thing I wanted to just quickly look at was sheds. Wow. Oh, that's a solar one. No wonder it's so expensive. I was thinking, why is that so expensive? That's a lot cheaper. I think we've used that one before on the first farm that I did in this game. What is that? I mean, I like the look of these, but we've got them over there and they're not real wide. I mean, that's wider, but is that one we've got here as well? No, it's only 27 grand. We don't have a lot of money. How do you, hang on. I just want to see how this would even sit. Could it turn? It's not very flat, is it? That might be a problem. You'd probably be better off just getting a couple of these. just kind of worried about the flatness of this, or the lack of flatness. That it's not going to be very high. Okay, that'll do. Now we just need to work out smoothing. Is that it? That's not even going to smooth, is it? It's costing me a fortune. I don't know, we might have to tweak it later. Because I don't even know. This might be as rough as heck and not even. Might not be pleasant to drive in and out of. Now, the other question is, do we gravel it up? We could dirt it. What's that one? There's a couple of different dirts. Is that like that one? It is. Because I don't mind that. I shouldn't have gone over that though. A couple of gravels. I don't know what that would be. Oh, I guess it is that. Yeah, look how steep that is down there. Jesus, that's gonna be fun. Problem is, I don't think it will let me smooth because of this part of this road. Like, it won't even let me. Oh, I mean, it will a bit, but it's not great. I think I'm going to regret. I think I'm going to regret that. I might have to redo it and flatten it out a bit. Because, okay, let's... But if I do that, I'm going to be giving myself some refunds of money, because otherwise that's going to be real nasty. Because, I mean, it is a bit... Well, when you hit that, it's horrible. Like, I mean, it's doable. I just don't know how I'll fix it up. Alright, to save pain and misery, I am going to do some... I knew it was going to save. Auto-save. Alright, I'm going to do some fixing up, and we'll come back in a moment. Alright, I am back. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. I've neatened this up a bit, made it look better. I had to flatten this a lot to get it even close, but even then there's still dips, but it looks better than it was. And basically I just refunded myself money just to get to about what it was going to cost in the first place, with some land shaping and stuff. So that's about it. So try not to obviously cheat too much, but I think that's what we've got. So really, what we should be doing is putting stuff away. But we might also I'll just put a couple things away, but we might just put things away as we've used them. I don't know better places than others of where to put certain things, but we'll just put things where we think. I like these because I can come in and out, and I don't have to worry so much about backing items in. Like, I'll have to back the tractor in to go and grab stuff, but that's about it. Now, some stuff is probably not going to fit or will stick out, but yeah, we'll deal with that as we deal with it. Alright, so I think we're done for this month. What we'll do though is we'll do our usual trick, and we'll go and check out what's happening at the old castle, and we'll speed up some time because we want to keep an eye on those cows. So we're doing castle stones at the moment. Like I said, we just need to keep an eye on the cows. So all the scaffolding's down. I'm not sure what we're exactly doing now, but... Okay, now we're doing long planks. Okay, might just have to slow down for a minute. Just gonna have a bit of a look. We can go inside. You can climb the stairs. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we can go up again. Oh, where's the door? There it is. I couldn't find the damn door. Alright, let's go quickly check on the cows. We won't look too hard yet because I want to see what it's like when it's finished. Okay, cows. Okay, and I guess we'll go back. As much as this is exciting. I just want to make sure the cows don't get stuffed up, that's all. So what do we have over here? Okay, so we could bring the truck over and grab some wood beams, long planks. And there's castle stones here, which we can put a little bit in. Yeah, we do have to watch our money. I was pretty low there. Because we have some very expensive machinery. So we have to be careful, otherwise we'll end up having to get another loan just to cover our costs. Which is not going to be good. Now, I have to make sure that just before this ticks over, we try and sell as much stuff as we can to this castle. So, we need to do that. It looks like we might complete another step. I know this is not very exciting to watch, but we just need to do this at the moment. I mean, the cows are good. Oh, that sun is bright. Holy heck. Okay, now we're doing roof shingles again. Can you believe I've only got 5 more steps to go? Okay, let's stop because we are at normal time. There's some roof shingles. Yeah, so we can do wood. Well, we've got castle stones here, but they're strapped down at the moment. I mean, I can unstrap. That's not how you do it. How do you... That's how you do it. Oh, we can still get more in. That's not coming out. Right. Oh my god, the cows have eaten all the food. Greedy cows. Okay, I don't know if there's actually anything we're going to do in November. But we obviously need to do the cows. So depending on what we're going to do, if there's nothing to do, I think we'll go for a bit of a drive. And we'll go and get some of the wood. Now, it's only whatever wood we've got because we haven't been running that sawmill for a while. Whoops, that was a bit fast. But I think I said in one of the previous videos, I really wasn't keen to keep doing the forestry. It was really just the means to doing the castle and the windmill. Yes, we could keep doing it to make money, but I'd rather we get money mainly from our fish and obviously a bit from our sheep wool and a bit from selling cows, because otherwise what's the point of the cows? And even then, if they hadn't have introduced the Highland cows, if they had just been normal cows, I would have got rid of them. I wouldn't have bothered. And I would have just focused on the fish. But because then, you know, Highland cows, I've left them. Yeah, keep going with it as it is. This next batch is going to be... It's going to be a fair chunk of money because it's going to be 35 of them. If we can sell 35 of them, it's going to be quite good. Okay, now we're looking here. Still, yeah, nothing to plant other than grass. Okay, so if we look at the fields themselves, I mean, they're covered in weeds, but they're not planted, so it makes sense. Hang on. Okay, yeah, but the ones that are growing are not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so they're good. They're good. And how are we going? Still got wheat. Still got water. Still got sunflowers. Plenty of fish. Not worrying about that. Plenty of fish food. It's all looking good. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we have anything this month. So what we'll do... before I do that, let me just... Oh my god, so many machines. This is probably going to complain soon, so let's move some of this wool. Yeah, just leave that one. Right, truck. Where are you? Okay, so unfortunately we have to go down and get it from the castle first, and then bring it back to the sawmill. But we'll just quickly do that so we've got a bit of cash, because we've got to make sure we can pay our bills. And then we can move on to December. So while we're driving over there, just a friendly reminder, little, you know, annoying plug. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out, especially this channel, because we don't have many subscribers at the moment, because obviously brand new channel. You know, my second channel, so I do have another channel which has more subscribers. Still want a lot more on that as well, but you know, it has more than this one. So this one's, yeah, very fresh. So if you haven't subscribed and you are enjoying the content, please do consider it, because I'd be very appreciative. And do all the usual things, you know, like the videos, whatever else options you get, you know. You don't have to do them all. Do whatever you're happy with, or do nothing. It's your choice. But it does help out a lot, and I know a lot of people don't subscribe to the channels. You hear it all the time. I mean, I guess I must be a weird person, because if I watch somebody's content a lot, I always subscribe to their channel, because I don't set up alerts, but you know, every day. Yeah, no, it would be every day. Yeah, I watch YouTube every day. I don't think there's a day that would go by that I don't watch YouTube. Yeah, I just go to my subscription feed, and I just flick through all the channels I'm subscribed to, see what they got, watch all the videos, or skip some if there's some that I'm not interested in. And only after I've done all of that do I usually, you know, maybe go to the home page or something just to look for anything random. It all depends. But generally that's how I keep track of, you know, the content I want to watch, because I just subscribe to everybody that I like, and then I just I just actually flick through my subscription feed, and it shows me all my subscriptions and their what videos they've released that I haven't watched. So I find it handy that way, but you know, I'm old, and maybe I'm weird, and maybe everyone else does it a different way. What am I trying to do here? I want to unload. Can I have to do it to the... Can I do it to the right? Maybe. Oh yeah. I was afraid it was going to hit the tree, but it doesn't go that far. Alright. We're going to leave them there. So once the castle's finished, anything that hasn't sold, or we can't sell because it's full, we'll then do a cleanup and we'll grab all this stuff and take it somewhere else and sell it all. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please. I can't beg. That's you know, that's not allowed to beg, but I'm asking nicely. And you can also go subscribe to my other channel if you like some of the videos over there. Obviously, if you're only here for Farming Simulator, then this is the channel you want to be on. If you're interested in a variety of games, then check out my other channel. Ironically, right now, at the time of me recording this, we are playing Farm Manager World, which you would think would go on this channel. But the reason it's not is because the developer gave me a code for the DLC, the Africa DLC, and this channel doesn't have enough views and subscribers at the moment to I don't know, to give the developer the respect. You know, I'm not a big channel as it is, so I want to give them as much opportunity if they give me a code to see it, you know. So yeah, so it is on the other channel at the moment, but we're just playing the DLC. It's not going to be there forever. I mean, it'll be there forever, but it's not going to be played forever. I'm also doing a new campaign on Civ 7 if you're interested in that. And we've gone back to Eden Crafters as well, because they added a new world and we're checking that one out. And I'm currently thinking about, once I finish one of those up, whether Star Rupture, I think it's Rupture. My brain keeps wanting to say Rapture, but it's not that. I think it's Rupture. I'm in two minds about that one though, because it looks really interesting, but I'm a little bit concerned it's going to get very deep in automation, like a Satisfactory. Whereas I'm more interested in a Subnautica style / Planet Crafter, you know, maybe with a little bit of automation, but not too deep, where it becomes so complicated it's ridiculous. Now, did we want long planks? I think we can take some, can't we? Let's just do a bit of a mix. So if there's anything particularly you want to see on this channel or the other one, let me know, because I'm always open to game ideas to put on the channel. Or, as I've said with this one here, if you have a... Can I not get any more? What's with the deal with that back one? Or if you have an idea for a future farm, that we can do on this channel in Farming Simulator 25, let me know, because one of the things I struggle with a lot, if you've watched my content, I'm not very imaginative. That's why I don't really play games that are sandbox. Obviously this sort of is sandbox, but even with this, oh god, we get some jiggle on this one. Which way am I going? I'm going to the castle, aren't I? You know, I'm managing this because I've set myself a purpose, and we've got the castle, and we had the windmill. God, this look. Why? I don't know why it does this. This trailer. That's terrific. Yeah, but as soon as I lose the purpose and don't really have a goal or directive, I just flounder around and I don't know what to do. And then I get bored of the game and I give up. You know, I've done that many... There's been many games that's happened on. Oh, shit, I'm going to smash in a minute. Like, some really good games. Like, things like, you know, City Skylines. As much as that's probably still a disaster. I mean, it worked fine on my computer for what I was doing, but... You know, I struggle with that because I was just... The purpose to me was, when I played it, was basically grow a city, unlock everything that you can unlock, put everything down, and then I was like, well, now what do I do? Because I don't know how to design cities. I don't have any artistry in that side or anything like that, you know. And there's other games. Jesus, are these just going to all fall off in a minute? You know, there was that really great game, Timberborn, where you were a bunch of beavers building stuff. And again, fantastic game. And still is. But there was no goals, there was no story. So I got bored very quickly, because then it's... I guess I get bored with my own mind and my own imagination, because it doesn't exist. So then it's like, well, the game becomes boring, not because of the game's at fault, but because of me, because of my brain. And that's why I like playing games that have campaigns and stories and all that sort of stuff. You know, I'm always doing the campaigns. I barely ever do I just do a sandbox. You know, because whenever I do, I don't last long, because I really don't know what to do. But if you watching it give me a goal or a purpose, you know, even in this game, that's what I've done. Like, I've stated things like, oh, I'm going to create, like the Zalonka one, which I want to go back to. You know, that was sort of like, okay, this is a European thing. This is going to be like a winery, even though we can't make wine. But it's going to be grapes and olives, and it's, you know, it's got a purpose. This one's about fishing, but, you know, and every other map it's been about, okay, building the challenge thing on the map. And then I run out of ideas after that. That's what I'm worried what happens when this castle is finished. It's going to be like, okay, well, that was fun. I'm bored now. It's going to be like, what am I going to do? You know, because there's a high probability that's going to happen. I keep saying I want to keep pushing and expand the... oh, we can get more long planks. Expand the fishing and all that sort of stuff, but you know, the problem is that's, yes, good idea. It's there's a high probability though that that's not going to keep me entertained enough, and without this goal of the castle, I'm going to potentially just go, yeah, let's move out of this farm. I've had enough. Okay, where am I going? Oh, let's put it over on the right. No, oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Sorry, I just... Oh, we're up to 211,000. Okay. That's good. Making some dash. Yeah, so if you have any ideas for a farm, let me know, because yeah, the plan is at this stage, or anything on this farm, the plan at this stage is once we are finished with this location and farm, had enough, I'm getting bored, I think the plan is to go back to Sri Lanka and continue the grapes and olives until that bores me. But I was thinking, because we never did onions in this one, I was tempted to say, well, what if we add onions to that to give us something else to do with the grapes and olives? Have a bit of a go with the onions. And then I'm either going to need a new idea, or hopefully Giants will have some new content out and a new map and a new challenge, and we can do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to think of something. And my brain doesn't work good like that. And I don't... The problem is... Which way do I want to go? Not that way. I watch other people play this game, and there's obviously a temptation to just do something similar to what they're doing, but then I just feel like I'm copying everybody, and I don't really want to do that. I mean, in a way it seems like I'm copying people anyway, because, you know, everybody jumped onto this map to do this stuff, and, you know, so everybody's building the castle, everybody's doing this, but there's more coincidence because this map came out, you know, the DLC and that sort of thing. It wasn't a deliberate thing, but, you know, if I did something else on another map that's already existing and it's not a new content, and I just went, oh, I'm going to go and do this, then I'm going to feel like, well, I'm just stealing somebody else's ideas. Yes, I would be stealing your ideas if you tell me an idea, but that's different. That's not stealing another YouTuber's ideas. That's stealing somebody that watches my content that wants to see me do that idea. That to me is okay, because I'm assuming you would want to see me play the game that way. Okay, so we don't need any more. Oh, I was going to say we don't need any more wood beams, but I don't even know if we have any more planks, do we? That is tricky. What's even trickier is my ability to reverse a freaking trailer. Okay, are we at all close enough? What are we looking for? We are looking for long planks only. Okay, let's get out. Let's have a bit of a peruse. These are all wood beams. Now, we're going to want to sell them all eventually, but there's no point taking them to the castle right now because we've already got a stack of them. We have 660 litres, which is not going to do anything. Cool. So this is all we got. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, if I put more wood in, we could get more. But as I said, that was not really my purpose. Well, I didn't know what my purpose was when we first started this, but forestry was definitely not something I was aiming for, because we already did a forestry playthrough, which, again, if you've watched that series, it was okay. We did the roller coaster. It's on the channel if you want to check it out. But it didn't last long, because it turns out that if all you do is forestry, it's very boring. It's very, very boring. And I tried everything to keep that amusing, because I was trying all different machines. I was trying all different ways to do the forestry. And it was just... It was fun for a little while, and then it became very tedious, because it was just the same over and over again, but not even fun. It was just really getting boring. But anyway, I enjoyed it for the entire series that we did, and I was glad that I did the roller coaster. That was really good, but it was quite short, the roller coaster. We got to ride it. That was fun. Yeah, but it was one of those things. Once you did the roller coaster and you'd tried pretty much everything you could think of with forestry, then it was sort of like, okay, I'm done here now. Because, you know, just chopping down trees, putting them in a sawmill, selling the wood, chopping down trees, putting them in a sawmill, selling the wood. God. You know, we had furniture factories and whatever else, but at the end of the day, like, it's the same thing. It's not like you're in there handcrafting the furniture yourself. You just put the wood in, turn the bloody production on, and then wait for it to output something and go and sell it. So it's not really any different to anything else. Well, that's all gone. Okay. So we could have done with more long planks to sell. 33,000. So yeah, we could have sold another couple of thousand litres, but hey, it's fine. We're at 242,000. Can't complain. Okay, how are our cows going? They're glorious. So we have nothing else to do. So we could just leave the truck here. So we can't even sell any cows. We've got to wait till they get up to 3,500. I mean, I could go and move machinery around into the sheds, but as I said, I think I'd rather just wait until we use it, and then I'll put it in there. It's a bit boring just going around cleaning stuff up. I bet you it's going to be like midnight. The cows are going to need something. Just adding roof shingles. So what are we in? Step 60. Okay. Okay, cows are still good. Now almost at the next step. 61. Oh, wood beams. Nice. That's good. Because we can sell you lots of those. Just top up those roof shingles. Okay, starting to run out of food. So what's going to be in December? I guess we'll wait until we get there. There's all our debts coming out. I don't think anything's going to happen for a few months. Cows 3208. Yeah, see now they're running out of food. Just worried about the cows. I cannot see it all. God, it is dark. What the heck has happened? Why does it suddenly get dark at 7 in the morning? Turn some headlights on. Okay, we're out of water. So what are we in some in-between phase where the moon's gone and the sun's not there either? Because it was not this dark before, but as soon as it hit 7, bang, pitch black. Well, just before 7. Alright, we can skip forward in a minute as soon as I get some food into these guys. Because I don't really like being in this dark. I'm sure you can't see anything. If I can't see anything, you probably can't see even worse. Because I've got an OLED screen, which usually makes things a bit brighter than what comes out in the videos. Depending on what screen you're watching on, I guess. Just in the past, I've had some people complain when I've been playing a game and I can see, and then they go, it's pitch black in the video. And I go, oh, it wasn't pitch black on my screen, it was just slightly, it was dim, like darkish, but I could still see. So I generally have to be sort of wary of that. Okay. Back at the truck. Let's go. Let's see if we can get some light. Here we go. Sun's coming up. Oh, more long planks. Damn it. Alright, let's slow it down there. So what are we in now? We're in December. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to do in December. Right, we're all full up. Okay, and you are 3208. Yeah, there's nothing to do in December. Even the grass field's going to be doing nothing. In January... Oh, mate, there's nothing to do in January, nothing to do in February. So really, we just have to get to March. Problem is, by then, the castle's probably going to be finished. So we're just going to be basically standing here watching for the castle to finish. And then we can get back to farming. This might be a good place to stop, actually, instead of skipping forward more. We'll do some more skipping forward in the next video. And hopefully something else other than just skipping forward. Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. As I've said, anything you want to put in the comments, do that. Subscribe, hit the like button, all the usual stuff. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.